Welcome back to our channel. In this video, you will be able to identify the factors that helped or hindered the unification of Germany, list the major events that led to German unification, appreciate the role of important leaders in the unification process. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Let us dive into a huge topic. Lesson 3. Unification of Germany. Before unification, Germany was not one country. It was divided into 39 small independent states that formed the German Confederation, also called the Bund. This group was created after the Congress of Vienna in 1815. It was led mainly by Austria, with Prussia being the second most powerful state. However, this arrangement was weak and unsatisfying for many Germans. Nationalists wanted a single, strong, and united Germany with one government, one economy, and a shared national identity. The success of Italian unification, 1859 to 1861, gave hope to German nationalists that they could also unite their divided states. Still, many challenges stood in the way. Austria wanted to keep Germany divided so it could maintain control. Small German states wanted to stay independent. Cultural and religious differences between northern Protestant Germans and southern Catholic Germans also caused divisions. 1. The political situation before unification. In 1861, King William I became the ruler of Prussia. He wanted to modernize and strengthen the army so Prussia could protect itself and lead Germany. To do this, he needed more money through new taxes. But the Prussian parliament refused, fearing that a strong army would make the king too powerful. This disagreement led to a political crisis. To solve it, the king appointed Otto von Bismarck as prime minister in 1862. Bismarck was a conservative and practical man. He believed that strong leadership and military power were more effective than speeches or parliaments. He is famously known as the Iron Chancellor. Bismarck ignored the parliament and collected the taxes without its approval. There was little resistance, and soon Prussia's army became powerful. Under Bismarck, German nationalism changed from being liberal and democratic to being based on Prussian strength and authority. 2. Bismarck's diplomatic strategy. Bismarck knew that Germany could not be united under Prussian leadership without war. Austria and France both opposed a strong, united Germany. So, Bismarck planned to use war, but carefully and with purpose. He prepared to fight 3 short wars, each one bringing Prussia closer to uniting Germany. 1. The Danish War, 1864. 2. The Austro-Prussian War, 1866. 3. The Franco-Prussian War, 1870 to 1871. Before these wars, Bismarck made sure that Prussia had good relations with Russia. Both countries opposed Polish nationalism, which helped them cooperate. This ensured that Russia would stay neutral during Prussia's wars, giving Bismarck more freedom to act. 3. The Danish War, 1864. The first step toward unification came with the Danish War in 1864. Denmark tried to take control of Schleswig and Holstein, 2 duchies with many German-speaking people. Bismarck formed an alliance with Austria to defend the duchies. Together, they quickly defeated Denmark. After their victory, Prussia took control of Schleswig, and Austria took Holstein. Although this war increased Prussia's reputation, it also created tension between Prussia and Austria over how to govern these new territories. Bismarck used this tension to prepare for the next stage of his plan, a war with Austria. 4. The Austro-Prussian War, 1866. Bismarck's next goal was to remove Austria from German affairs. He accused Austria of mismanaging Holstein, which gave him an excuse to start a war. In 1866, Prussia went to war against Austria. Italy supported Prussia, hoping to gain Venetia, which was still under Austrian control. The war lasted only 7 weeks and ended with Prussia's great victory at the Battle of Königgrätz, Zadova. After the war, Bismarck showed wisdom and restraint. He did not punish Austria harshly. Instead, he allowed Austria to remain independent but excluded it from all German politics. This was a smart move because it prevented Austria from seeking revenge. Bismarck then united the northern German states to form the North German Confederation in 1867, led by Prussia. This was a big step toward full German unification. 5. The Franco-Prussian War, 1870 to 1871. The final step toward unification came through a war with France. Bismarck knew that a war against France would unite all Germans, both northern and southern, against a common enemy. In 1870, he manipulated a diplomatic event called the EMS telegram. This made France feel insulted, and Emperor Napoleon III declared war on Prussia in July 1870. The southern German states, Bavaria, Baden, and Württemberg, joined Prussia in the war. Together, the German forces defeated France quickly. Napoleon III was captured, and Paris surrendered in 1871. After this victory, the German princes gathered at the Palace of Versailles in France. On January 18, 1871, King William I of Prussia was proclaimed the Emperor, Kaiser, of Germany. This marked the birth of the German Empire, a strong, unified nation under Prussian leadership. In summary, the unification of Germany, 1815 to 1871, changed many small states into one strong empire. Before unification, Germany was divided into 39 states controlled mostly by Austria. But growing nationalism and economic needs encouraged unity. The leadership of King William I and the intelligence of Otto von Bismarck were the key to success. Through 3 quick wars against Denmark, 1864, Austria, 1866, and France, 1870 to 1871, Bismarck united Germany step by step. In 1871, William I was crowned Emperor of a united Germany at Versailles. The new German Empire became one of the most powerful nations in Europe. Its unification inspired other nationalist movements and changed the balance of power on the continent. Built through blood and iron, the German Empire stood as a symbol of strong leadership, discipline, and national pride. By the end of the 19th century, Germany had become a leading industrial and military power in Europe. Review questions 1. What was the German Confederation, and who led it before unification? White heavy checkmark. Answer. The German Confederation, Bund, was a group of 39 independent German states formed after the Congress of Vienna in 1815. It was led mainly by Austria, with Prussia as the second most powerful state. 2. Who was Otto von Bismarck, and what role did he play in unifying Germany? Answer. Otto von Bismarck was the Prime Minister of Prussia. He used diplomacy, military strength, and smart political strategies to unite Germany under Prussian leadership. He is known as the Iron Chancellor. 3. What were the 3 major wars that led to the unification of Germany? White heavy checkmark. Answer. The 3 wars were the Danish War, 1864, the Austro-Prussian War, 1866, the Franco-Prussian War, 1870 to 1871. Each war helped bring more German states under Prussian control. For what happened after the Franco-Prussian War in 1871? White heavy checkmark. Answer. After the Franco-Prussian War, Germany defeated France. On January 18, 1871, King William I of Prussia was declared Emperor, Kaiser, of a united Germany at the Palace of Versailles. This marked the official birth of the German Empire. 5. Why was the unification of Germany important for Europe? White heavy checkmark. Answer. The unification of Germany created a strong new nation that changed the balance of power in Europe. It inspired other nationalist movements and made Germany one of the most powerful industrial and military countries by the end of the 19th century. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.